What's up, guys? I am back again with another video. Hope you all are doing great on this Friday. It is let me see, March the 1st. And it's like, where do we start this new month? But I would say every day, new mindset, new beginnings each and every day. When you're here, when you're blessed to see another day. This video just gonna be just a little life update where I'm at right now. Just sit back, relax, get you something to drink, get you something to eat, chill out, relax. Hope you are doing fine. Hope you are great. Just sit back, relax, and just have time with me, a time with Trent on this podcast. Hope you are doing fine. Well, actually, not doing fine. Hope you're doing great. So my name is Trenton Stubbs. I am born and raised in High Point, North Carolina. Born and raised here, and went to high school at High Point Central High School, graduate of 2014. I am 28 years old, and my birthday is June 12th, 1995. I was born and into this world, this big old world that we live in. Right now, currently, I'm working with the Boys and Girls Club. I love working with kids. I always wanted to have a dream and just a passion working with kids. I took early childhood development at my high school, and since then it just always had an eye for it. So in school, given the chance, I wanted to actually be working with kids, and it's a pleasure to work with the kids now, to see it this full circle. I never knew I would be working with kids, but it's one of the things you put in action, and then years later you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing at least what you're called to do, or one of the calls that you're chosen to do. And so I work with first and second graders, and it's been a true experience, I can say for sure. They're very, of course, they're going to be hyperactive, but I say in this time now we're living in, the kids are very, very intelligent. And I know for sure it is technology, but also there is a bad side of it, of course. The good and bad with anything in the world, where they know so much, but it's scary at the same time, where they shouldn't know some stuff at all. And it makes me think, okay, are the parents are really, where's the parental control? Are they monitoring what the kids watching, or are they monitoring what they're doing? Because kids they can repeat everything that they see, that they're hearing. So I always just tell my kids, my first and second graders, boys and girls, be nice to each other. What is self-control? What are things that we should be doing? What are things we should be striving for each day? Even though they're first and second graders, I say to them things I would want my own kids, to know as they growing up, as you train a child up, and that would be the path they go. And so you really just look at it realistically. Your kids, what would you have for them to do? What would you have for your kids to be? Just have those same just attributes, plan great things, and give that they will be able to be impactful, years later in their age now. They're young, but they remember the things that you teach them and tell them. So be mindful what you're doing. Be mindful what everything that you're sharing to them, what they're seeing, and be able to watch them. There's so much free will, just so much free choice. So it's like you got to put some boundaries as well in your kid's life and your life. So if you're not giving yourself boundaries, how can you expect to give your kids boundaries? They won't know which way to go. They won't know what to do until you say, here's this, so they can know as they get older. Of course, kids gonna be able to venture out and experience certain things as they get older, but at least they know the knowledge and the wisdom that you tried to tell them and share with them. They won't be clueless in this world. And I'm grateful for my mom, to have a mom and a dad to bring me into the church, bring me into morals, bring me to how I should be, how I should act. Though that I have my own characteristics and personalities, I say they were everyone that's been in my life, my friends, family, huge part, church family has been a huge part in my life to be the person I am. And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. I wasn't always this person that I am today, and I'm still not where I want to be. But I'm praising God and I thank God for where I'm at because who knows where I'd be without Him. Mm, just let that sit in. But just I'm just so grateful for just my friends and really my families and the friends that I like are that are like our family to me. I won't be half the person I am. I was bullied. Going back to this is a life update to where I'm at now, but to where I came through, and that's why I look at it where I came through to be this person. I was shy in school. I was bullied in school. I had social, I guess you could say social awkwardness because I didn't do the same things that the guys did. They always talked about, look at this girl, do this, and I wasn't into that. I knew I was chosen. Little did I know I was chosen at that time. I thought it was something wrong with me. And I want you all to know who is out there, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not meant to fit in. You know why? Because we all are different. If we're all meant to be the same people, it would be a boring life because we got to have unity. Unit. Everyone to be unique in their own ways, and that's what makes everybody different. At the end of the day, and I just look back on where I came from because it has made me who I am. As I said before, bully in school for no reason, and of course people bully you, and it's like they bully you. I know the main thing because they see something of you. Sometimes we may not see what's in us, but little do I know when I look back, I see why it happened. It's sad that it happened, but it had to take place. And when you get bullied, either, as my coworker said, you either be as the bully or you either allow it to break you. And I just thank God that I didn't allow it to break me down. Because at the time I was going through depression, anxiety, wanted to kill myself, wanted to not just be here for the reasons I didn't get why people sought after me because I was just who I was. I didn't choose to be here, but it's just like people did not care about that. People see what they saw and assume and bully you because they don't know the reason. And years later, I just say to my mind, I'm glad I don't have grudges towards people. I pray that they are a new person because at that age when you're in school being brought up, you don't know who you are, what you are, so you're able to label this, label that. Little you don't know what you're talking about, but I'm grateful for that time, just not really knowing that I was chosen, but I knew that each day that I was more than a conqueror. I knew where I came from my family, my mom, my dad, everyone in my family. I'm gonna say family because I don't want to leave anybody out because it has made me who I am. And got baptized when I was in. I want to say I was a freshman, probably a freshman in high school or maybe in middle school. But I was baptized because I sought out God. I knew there was so much more in me. Where I listened to the pastor, listened to the word, knew that it was something to me. Where one day I wanted. That's why I'm doing this now. Full circle once again, like I said, to be able to speak to you all. I'm an encourager. I hear that a lot. I'm an encourager. I love to encourage people, and it's amazing when you can turn around something where you didn't get it as much when you was younger, and I'm being that what people needed at the time I was being bullied. And I just think about it. It gives me chills. I'm a sentimental guy, and I say more guys, more people need to be more sentimental, more in their feelings, and know that it's okay to not being, not saying you're soft, but you have feelings. We have this new way, new thing now, being soft, being this, but no, that person is in their feelings because that's how they are feeling currently in that moment. And they're free to express themselves if they're feeling a moment of just reminiscing. I'm that type of guy. I'm that type of human being where I wear my heart on my sleeve. It's big, and I know that God protects my heart because it's so big. And I've been in the current part right now where I'm getting back of who I am and what I am because I lost my brother. I lost my brother on last year, July the 3rd. And so this time right now, y'all, I'm just been working. I just been trying to stay occupied and just thankful for all my friends and my family, staying prayed up, going to church, Bible studies during the week. I go to work. I got two jobs. I go to work at a store called Bell's. It's in High Point, North Carolina. I go there in the mornings, and then I go to my second job. Like I told you, the Boys and Girls Club is my second job. I go there during the week and work with the kids, and it just gives me aspiration. It gives me just influence of knowing there's something bigger than me. There's something in me that I need to keep going. I need to push through, and that my brother, he's making and working in ways. He's an intricate part in what God had designed, planned for me, for our family, for me, my mom, my brother, all of us. This has just been trying to push through. That's been, and each day, as my brother always would say when he was here, and I'm gonna say he's still here because his presence here, even though to be absent in front of body is to be with the Lord. His presence is forever. I feel it each and every day. It's heavy, and I just have my moments. I cry because I that's my best friend, my brother. You have your feelings and you have your disagreements, agreements, but I'm glad we were able to have communication. That's what one thing I could always put at the top. Our communication. Our schedules were different, but we always communicated and made it an effort in whatever schedule we talked to each other. We communicated. That's one thing. One key you gotta have in relationships. No matter relationship, communication is key. Trust, faith, everything goes under that, but communication. And these days we don't see many communications because people don't know how to really speak because technology has gotten in the way of avoiding the communicate, avoiding not knowing how to use right words because we don't know how to have one-on-one interactions with each other. And I'm glad that vice for depending on if I'm on the phone or I'm having a face interaction with people, I can text people, I can call people. But my main thing is actually see people and talk to people, and actually be able to know they can see that I'm actually even if somebody calls me, they can see the warmth in my heart and my voice when I speak to them. That I hope they're doing fine. You feel my genuineness when I speak to you. And someone should feel your comfort and your love to them. That's I would say that's one of my love languages is communication. Knowing that someone's there for me, caring for me, and like I said to y'all, my brother. That's one thing we always would do. Hey, how you doing? What you up to? How's everything going? I'm proud of you. Keep going, brother. Keep striving for it. You know, there's no limit. You are at your limit when you say you can't do this or you say you can do this. It's our words. It's who we are and what we do. What takes us back. What has us to not flourish. We still give God credit, but we gotta look at okay. We gotta put a faith and words in what we're doing because He can't do the work all the work if we're not believing in ourselves. At the end of the day, we gotta believe in ourselves, love us, and know that no one can love us, no one can ever do much for us if we don't do it for ourselves. And how can we be able to do it for other people? And so that was his love language as well. And just that, the recap of last year of his passing. Before June 12th was my birthday. I decided to go down and hang out with my brother, and something just told me go down to Atlanta, go down and hang out with him, go and just have time with your brother. As you hear, it's cliche, but it's realness. You don't know when somebody lives here. They can be here and gone the same day or gone the next day. And so I'm glad I made an effort. I made it a plan to make a plan of action to go see my brother. I left that, I think the 13th or the day before. It was raining on the 11th, and so I decided. I said I'm gonna come on the next day because I don't want to, something to happen on my way down, Lord forbid. But I came down, went to Atlanta, had a great time with my brother, and we just shared just wonderful moments with each other. And I just look at that like God, you work in mysterious ways, and how many know God works in mysterious ways. We hung out with each other and just laughed and talked and just enjoyed That's what that one-on-one interaction is what we need to see more these days that we live in. So we told and just celebrated life, and and to this day, I just still keep on my mind. It's my motto, as it was his motto: seize every day, every moment. And I just think about his presence, and that's where I'm at, y'all. That's where I'm at. Each and every day, just keep pushing and keep staying forward of what I want to do. Not looking back, but look, if I do look back to see how far I came from, and just remember his words, keeping it in my heart and keeping it in my life, because he's forever with us. And his birthday was June 5th, and he celebrated his life. He had just turned 33 years old, and it's like, wow, God, how would he, I wouldn't, we would know the next month he would be gone. Literally, he was here Father's Day weekend, and then the next weekend we got a call. And so, guys, I just ask, I pray for anyone that's has lost a loved one, has lost, someone that's like a family member, that's a sibling, anybody that has lost someone. My heart, my love is with you. I hope and pray that you just continue to be easy on yourself, as my brothers have always checked on me. Shad and Ryan and Sage and so many other people that were family close to my brother. They have reached out, and many of my other friends. And as I said before, I don't hold grudges, but I remember everything to this day with this update where people has called and checked on me, and it means so much because I don't know how I'm not gonna say that I know how I'm making it. It's because of God. It's because of their genuine love, checking on me, and being how they were with my brother. And to this day, they're asking how we're doing, and we're forever a family. There's a union. There's a unit that has been built. The impact of him is still trickling down to everyone, and it's just flourishing. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. It's just to see it. And I've just been working. I've been just staying mindful of my how I'm feeling. Be able to be in that moment. Be able to be easy on myself and know that things happen. It is life as we do know it. It's unexpected. And it's to be expected for us to leave here, and to make it to heaven. And just make sure we're doing everything that that we can do. That God will see that is right, because we can't see that it's right. It's only Him that judges at the end of the day of the judgment day. And I just look at how many so many things that he still wanted to accomplish, and he was at his peak. And my brother was a celebrity in my eyes because he was humble. Everything he did with love. And I, even though that we wasn't twins, and but I feel like we were. That was my twin flame, my brother. We sound like our mannerisms, everything about us. If you see him, you will see me, and then vice versa. People see him and me, and it's just like it tears me up each and every day, because it's like, this is something that I still go through, but I'm going through it. But I know that it's not always gonna be this way. Of course, I'm gonna feel, but it's gonna get better. I just gotta keep looking at the positive and knowing that he's there. I'm just trying to get to where he's at, and I'm proud of him. He can never say, um, never think otherwise. And I just want y'all to know that this podcast is just a podcast of just like love, life, and just being vulnerable. We're gonna go through so much within this channel, and I'm glad to have y'all with me on this journey. I've been just steadfast in my ways in the time and place of what I want to do, season every day, because we don't know the hour, the time, like I said before. And during this time, we got new two puppies. I got My mom got puppies. It's been so very therapeutic. We didn't know that we was gonna get these new puppies. Too many golden doodles. We've been just having fun with them, just enjoying their company and their presence. It's really true, as people say, what you can use for therapy and having something as a support. You hear people say, "Oh, it can't do nothing for me." I don't want to talk to anybody. Everybody needs help in some form, in some way. So don't knock somebody that's trying to get help for their mental, because mentally, if you don't have your health, you don't have your wealth. So you got to have it. You need it each and every day. Just like saying, I don't need, I need my life insurance. You need insurance. You need life insurance. And I'm glad that I have the life insurance with God, knowing that He has me, He has my best interests. Make my ways, and I ask Him to make my ways each and every day. Make sure it's narrow, make sure it's a straight path. Have my visions to be open, to allow my heart to be open, being open minded as we should be open minded to what He has for us. And it's being steadfast in my ways and having faith and knowing faith is everything. Um, Faith is everything in life. I've been on my self care journey, just on another level this year, and just making sure I'm doing what I need to be doing, because there's a mission for all of us. And knowing that God sees it, my brother sees it, I know He's proud. I want to make Him proud each and every day, and I know He is proud. I feel like this year for me is, it's like a kite that's soaring. I I feel like that my brother is, he's holding a string, and I'm just flying. He's holding it and He's guiding me, knowing that He's still with me, and I'm thankful for it. And I just hope that you all stay with me on this journey. I hope you all are doing great. Comment down anything that you do when you feel like you're down, when you feel like you feel inadequate. What is your go to? What is your meditation routine? What is your self care? What is something that you do for your soul, as we should feed our soul each and every day? Let me know in the comments. Please like and share. Thank you for joining with me with this Time with Trent podcast. Stay tuned for more. Stay blessed. I love you. I pray that God continue to bless you and your family, your household. Continue to be who you are. Don't try to be like anyone else in this world. Be yourself. Be unique. Be different. Know that it's okay to be who you are. God's still molding you. God's still protecting you for a reason, from things that you may not see. You may not know it yet, but He will give you that revelation of the doors that will be open. Doors closes and doors open that are coming for you, because you've been working on it. He has not forgotten you at all. Continue to praise Him in advance. Stay fast in your ways. Make your path, allow your path to be narrow. There comes a times of being in a hermit mode, because you don't need to see everybody all the time. Their energy. Be careful of who you're allowing around you, because everyone carries a different energy. Be able to feel it through your discernment, as we all should. Be mindful. Protect your gates. Know that you are unique. You are meant to be here. You mean so much, because God has created you. Though that we're not perfect, He has so much for all of us. Know it. Protect yourself at all costs, because you need to be protected. I love you all. Stay blessed.